about to like have a black moment and go, this is bullshit.
This is his second time, Lee. He clearly hit a dude with one knee down.
Yeah. It was pretty fucked up. It was pretty fucked up.
We all knew. But it's like we all knew he was going to lose. But Andrew,
my point to this is, tell me at which point I'm going to name off some fighters, and you tell me where Vanes falls in the category of Triple G opponents. All right. Prior to Kell Brooks, I'm not even going to put him in the Kell Brooks category.
No, he's not. He's not in the
Vanes
champ.
could not. Okay, could Vanes beat Dominic Wade? No way.
I have no idea.
Could he beat David Lemieux?
No, not at all.
Willie Monroe Jr.
No, these guys are bigger.
Okay, hold on. Martin Murray. Marco Antonio Rubio.
No,
Daniel Gil.
I don't know. I don't know about Rubio.
Okay,
Rubio's
so we have to go all the way back to 2014 when we start getting into his like shitty fighters, right?
Yeah.
Adama, who was a world champion at the time, right? He only makes it a couple of rounds. Curtis Stevens was a champion at the time.
He's a junior middleweight, though, Lee.
It's not that you get my point.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How far back into his pile do I have to go to say that he fought at the same level that he fought last night? Wait, and I'll tell you. Because he's fighting Kasim Auma in 2011, taking that title. Okay. Nilson Tapia is a champion. Milton Nunez is a WBA champion. It would be Markov. 2009. You have to go back to 2009 to get to a 10-0 opponent who is basically of the same shitty caliber as Vanes last night.
And forget all that. Hey, Lee, how about this one? Last night, Triple G matched Bernard Hopkins' title defenses.
Right. And I'm going to say it again. You guys all have to back away from Gennady is losing a step and he's not the same guy. It's bullshit. This is a guy who didn't train. He just walked into the ring after taking a month off, after getting ready hard. I believe that he was really set to take that Canelo fight. I think he was training really hard. We knew he was in camp early. He didn't want that same bullshit of burning out late to happen again.
Let me tell you guys something.
If I'm Gennady Golovkin, it is what it is.
Lee, you have to accept step-aside money, okay? You're not just giving it. You can take people to court and win your right to a title shot, okay? But when people are writing checks of upwards to $500,000, $750,000 for you not to fight them, sometimes you accept that money and step aside, right? Take an easier fight. You get double paycheck, easy fight. You're still on the rankings. It all works out. I'm tired of HBO acting like, this is the most feared fighter in all of boxing.
No. Hey, I'm going to call bullshit on that too, Andrew.
They took those checks. Never once have you ever heard Triple G and Abel Sanchez say this is bullshit, that the WBC is not allowing us fighting Sergio Martinez or Miguel Cotto. We want this fight. We're not accepting any money. We'll see you in court.
Right.
Now what happens this weekend? That was a step-aside check.
I agree with you. Hold on. But didn't they give him those nice WBC wristwatches and bullshit belts?
Right? Pretty belt.
Oh, yeah. My God. The wristwatch thing just about made me shit in my chair. But I'm going to say this again, Andrew. I'm going to call bullshit on this.
These are
Wait, as much as I shit on HBO, okay, as much as I shit on HBO, you do this, they do this. It's everybody's job to promote the fight, even if the fight is bullshit, right? I have heard you on this show in the archives where you have gone out of your way to go, this is our job, Lee, to sell this fight and get people to go see this fight, right?
I told you Robert Guerrero might be Floyd because he believed in Jesus.
Right.
That doesn't show you that I'll sell a fight, Lee. I don't know what will, okay?
I get it. And you've heard me push ballroom boxing and everything else when I know everything is lopsided and fucking weird and wonky.
Canelo will win because Vegas needs Canelo. Right? These are selling the fight.
Whoa. I'm with you.
Okay.
Their whole thing here was to get through the night And hopefully, because HBO needs this, they need Canelo to fight Triple G. There is no other fight for Canelo that will generate this kind of money for him. Period. He's already proved he can go 12 rounds. And Triple G is under the firm belief that they're not going to make this fight. Right? HBO is going to continue to take the Triple G train, and they're going to continue to take the Canelo train. The only people who can force the hand of this fight in September is HBO.
Yeah. No, I believe I hear.
I think it's a risky fight. Wait, not only is it now a riskier fight for Canelo, I'll tell you what the problem is now for Canelo. He's coming off a surgery. He's coming off any problems. He's coming off the quote unquote drug thing, right?
With everyone backing him,
right?
Vegas is backing him. The belts are backing him.
Of course they are.
There's no one against him that he cares about.
I'm telling you, it had an impact on Vegas this weekend. It was not the same.
And then Vegas is.
You know what saved Vegas this weekend was the fact that the Golden Knights played on Friday night in the NHL playoffs. That helped the town a lot. But I'm telling you, for outside tourism, I'm sure it was down. I know because I looked at the prices.
We have seen a pattern of these two men, you guys, take the easier path. They did it twice on taking step-aside money. They did it last night when they found out in February that they weren't going to fight Canelo. He was going to be suspended.
Why are we mad at Triple G for taking the easy path?
Huh?
What's wrong with Triple G? Like, why are you shitting on Triple G?
Well, because it's not going to happen. And don't blame Canelo if the rematch doesn't happen. That's what these two guys have done his whole career. Let me tell you something. They were taking the easier path when this guy was supposedly a machine. He's no longer a machine, Lee. He no longer, his last 3 fights, right? He hasn't looked like the Triple G of young. I'm going to tell you another one I seen last night. HBO was putting a pretty old photo of Triple G up there. It was almost like they put the recent photo. How many times have we seen HBO put up the photo of the guy 10 years ago, right? You clearly know it's not him on the tail of the tape. Triple G looked old last night. Everything, even his tail of the tape looked old. There's I don't see September happening because Canelo's going to come back off of surgery, right? Golden Boy and them might not want Triple G as the first fight on coming back. I don't see Abel and them pressing that. That's another easy payday for them. That's another $1 million. These guys love $1 million checks. This is their, third, fourth time? He's made an easy $1 million doing really nothing. I won't even talk about his title defenses. For you guys that are comparing him to Bernard Hopkins right now, let me tell you, Bernard Hopkins was compared to Marvelous Marvin Hagler when he knocked out Felix Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya. You got to understand, Trinidad is his Tommy Hearns. De La Hoya is his Sugar Ray. There's similarities there. What the hell do we have coming off Triple G on a legend basis that compares him to either of those two men? Take the easy path. I don't see it happening in September. Last night was a robbery. Told you guys it would be. Didn't think it would look that bad, but it did. Was
way that bad.
Vanes took 5 punches, goes down to his knees, and then falls to his belly. Then I can't believe you didn't catch the fucking belly flop. Oh, it's the hardest puncher I've ever had in my life. Then you should have went to sleep. Play a Fernando Vargas role and just go face first. The hell you fall to your knees and then, oh yeah, wait a minute, the belly flop.
Do you feel better about it?
It's garbage. It was. And I hate.
I don't know why you're so angry, dude. I told you, look, a month ago, I picked the opponent and I told you the outcome.
That's fine, Lee. I know, but that doesn't take away about them taking I don't like how HBO last night. This is the most feared fighter.
They have
this
to.
Guy, no
they
one
have
wanted
to, Andrew. They have to.
No one wanted to fight him.
They have to.
He clearly signed those checks.
They have to. They have to. I'm not mad at him.
Maybe they would have had a better
I'm not
fight,
mad at him about that. I'm not mad at him about that. It was a bullshit fight. Dude, I was going to pull the trigger, I swear to God, because I got home on Saturday at 1 o'clock from Vegas.
I'm not stupid. I'm not going to sit through that.
I got home at 1 o'clock from Vegas, right? And I had a choice between going to – there was a jiu-jitsu tournament down in Long Beach that I wanted to go to. I was actually going to pick up offered to take my coach to either that or to go see boxing. And ultimately it was too hot outside and I didn't want to leave the house. It's like 90 degrees. But I digress. I looked at tickets for a long time for this fight, okay? And I just kept thinking, I know what the outcome of this fight's going to be. Why would I pay money? The only reason I would go is to take someone who's never been to like sort of a big HBO fight and sort of treat them to seeing the show.
Sometimes fighters get away with just the illusion of what they could do against a better opponent, correct? Floyd Mayweather for years got away with what would it be if him and Manny Pacquiao got in the ring. For fucking years, them two played us with that card, right? That's why we kept playing to their BS, negotiating in their garbage title defenses, people they shouldn't have been in the ring with. Triple G's done that for a long time. We knew damn well, 20 title defenses. 18 of them suck. 17 of those guys are not real title defenses. We knew who was winning the fight, and Bernard has them too. I'm not just trying to totally smash Triple G, but you hear me out.
I went through Triple G. Look, at a certain point, about 2010, he fought what was out there for him to fight.
Exactly, but hear me out. That's why we kept saying, man, this guy looks special. This guy looks, imagine if he fights Martinez.
He fought mid-level guys into the ground. Yes, I agree. I don't know if he's got a roster like Oscar or Bernard of like elite fighters where he just vanquished elite fighters. I don't know if we're too late in his career, if it
36.
never happened. Like, look, in part of my deluded mind, if he can get through this Canelo-Alvarez rematch and somehow squeak out a win one way or the other, I still think that Floyd is somehow on the table for him. Just based on his age. Just based on his age. I think Floyd could take that match.
He wins, you said?
Yeah.
You said if he beat... Yeah, of course. Well, of course. Lee, yes. Yes, if he goes undefeated at 36, 37 now, and yeah, there's potential Floyd will try to come back and box that man. But that's looking a long ways down the road.
The best fight of the night.
In September.
Go ahead.
I know everyone's happy that HBO is saying, that they want this fight in September.
I'm not believing this fight's going to happen. I'm with Triple G. I don't see this fight happening because here's exactly.
Well, I'm not
with
Triple G. I'm with De La Hoya and them too. De La Hoya and them are saying the same thing.
Canelo's going to want a warm-up fight. He's not going to. Yeah, it's bullshit. You're not going to see these two guys fight again. It's too dangerous for either side. That's the truth, Andrew.
Well, not if your first story was they got injured, Lee, and that's not their fault. If Canelo got injured during training camp, that's not their fault. Or shame on them for not telling the truth. Or he faked it
to get out of the fight. Which, by the way, I can do all the speculation I want because
he
did test dirty.
Fight though.
He did test dirty. He did get surgery. He did pull out of the fight, right? Those three things happened.
Yes.
Okay, Canelo's full of shit until Canelo does something about it.
He did have a very good first fight, though.
He can talk all he wants. He got out of the fight. Right?
Yeah, no, I will never know the truth on what happened with the testing. I don't think anyone will. I honestly know you at some point you gotta believe what the head officials are telling you. The Nevada State Athletic Commission. Now, if you're one of these people, they're gonna just be like, well, I don't believe that either. Well, fuck, man, what are you really doing then? You're just walking around just going, no, don't believe that. Dude, Nevada State Athletic Commission feels he is not guilty of purposely trying to drug himself. They came out and said that. His hair follicles show us. Now, when do you just say, hey, man, it is what it is? Are you going to just, nope, don't believe you either. Get out of my face. Don't believe